this here. We'll give you $1, $2, $2, now give me $3, now $3, now $4, $4, now $5, $5, now $6, now $7. Watch your eyes. Well, you can see I'm no auctioneer. And I don't have any jokes because Peter stole them all. And Jim. And all the talent has already been taken. Because out of all the 13 that went ahead of me, there wasn't much left. But I'm sure glad there was 1 egg and 1 sperm left. And I hope you are all too. Because if there wasn't one left, there wouldn't have been 14 in the family. And this family would have been dysfunctional because there would have been only 13. And there would have been 6 boys and 7 girls. So I came along to make it even Steven again. So I carry a big responsibility in this family. And this is my family. After all my brothers and sisters left home and left me with the 2 old folks, I had to take care of them until Teresa came along and helped out, right? Where are you, Teresa? There you are, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa, for taking care of Mom all those years beside your house there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, 1905, Johnny left Hammond, Indiana. His dad was an ice salesman. And they came up here and homesteaded here in Reward, or past Reward out there. Loney left New Ulm, Minnesota with her mom and dad, and they came up here. And Loney's dad was working her to death, and Pop needed a wife, and Loney came over, and they had a family. Whoa! And we are the result of all that. 155. Isn't that amazing? From 1923. Right, Frank? You were 1923. And look what can happen in just 3 generations. This is. So I believe God had a plan for Johnny and Loney, because the rest of the family never reproduced like this family. Look at the blessing in this family, right? Hallelujah. This is my family. My oldest daughter, Suzanne, her husband, Randall. Where are you, Randall? Oh, it's a guy videoing back there. They have 2 children, Jonathan and Timothy. Timothy's with Lori back there. He's eating dirt and he's got a little indigestion. I'm sorry. This is my wife, Brenda. You know, there's... I was just going to be nice to all the in-laws, and look what she does to me. I was going to say, a lot of times we talk about the 14 of us, and we ignore the rest. And I just want to acknowledge all of the in-laws that suffered to become involved in this family. So all you... And thank you for bringing in something into our gene pool that we wouldn't all be cretins. So this is my wife, Brenda. We were married, by the way, before we had Suzanne. Hallelujah. Our second daughter is Elizabeth. She traveled all the way to Korea to find this guy, Ryan Strugno. Ryan's parents lived in South Africa, and they were beginning to be outnumbered by the other colored people, so they decided to emigrate to New Zealand.
That's not the whole story.
He went to New Zealand, and met Elizabeth, in Korea. And these guys carried on a long-distance relationship for 3 years? 2 years, and finally got married.
No, like 3.
But it was a long time. I don't know how they did it, being apart for so long distance, but isn't that awesome that God can work it out to hook up two people from around the world, and here they are together, on the stage, to share their talent with you today. This is my third daughter, Sarah. Sarah means princess. She's a princess girl. And Sarah is going on a mission trip in September to New York. She's going to Brooklyn, New York. Bill Wilson has a ministry there, a bus ministry, to children in New York. And Sarah's going to be there in September, October, November, and December. And so just remember her while she's there, because she's an awesome girl. My Sarah. And my youngest, let's hear it all for all the youngest in the house here. Every family's got to have one. And I'm the one in mine, and CJ is the one in ours. So this is my family. The Jansen family, the Raphael Jansen family. You may not know that I got my name from the Catholic calendar. After all 13 ahead of me, they ran out of names, and my sister Dolores looked on the calendar and said, "Hey, this is St. Raphael's Day." That was Mom. Oh, I thought it was Dolores. Oh, my mama Apollonia. She ran out of names.
After all those years.
Anyway, I got my name off the calendar, October 24th. There it was, and I got the name Raphael. So, thank you, Mama. So, we don't have much talent either, but the talent we have, we're going to give it to you. Are you ready?
Well, thank you. We've been doing thorough preparation for this. Everyone's supple, everyone's feeling limber. Positions, everyone. Positions, everyone. As we practiced, and
before we kind of wrap up is Glenn. Glenn wasn't around last night when they were up here, so we just want to bring Glenn up and his family, just so he can introduce everyone.